saviour to come and save them from their plight, and is set in Apartheid South Africa in the 1970s, and the actors perform with a rich humour in spite of the hardships the characters go through. Well, that's celebrated and much loved South African classic Woza Albert, written by Percy Mtwa, Mbongeni, Ngema and Barney Simon, starring Mncedisi, Shabangu and Dlamini. The satirical 80s production has been staged countless times in theatres around the country and the world, and remains relevant in modern day South Africa. Now, Woza Albert opened at the Joburg Theatre yesterday, and the two theatre veterans who are the lead actors are here to tell us more about it. Guys, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Yeah, morning.
I feel like we've had this conversation over and over and
over.
Yeah, we
keep on repeating it. Goes on and on.
So for somebody who might not even know, let's give them a synopsis. What is Woza Albert about?
Woza Albert is a story about people who are desperate to receive a savior in their lives. So what happens is they pray so hard to receive Morena, as in the form of Jesus Christ, to come and help them, you know, overcome their hardships in Apartheid South Africa. So Morena comes, and then nobody knows whether he's white or black. Yeah, which is a very mysterious thing in the play. So Morena comes, and then the white people, which is the apartheid government, sees him as a communist and a terrorist. So they decide to detain him. So he goes to prison, and then he performs his first miracle. He walks on the clouds. Yeah, you know, and then they arrest him again. Then they send him now to Robben Island. And then he performs the second miracle, which is walking over water. Right. Yeah. And then they decide to bomb him. And then he resurrects 3 days later. And then he wakes all the black heroes. Albert Luthuli, Robert Sobukwe, Steve Biko, Lillian Ngoyi. All of them. All of them.
Hamilton, take us back to the first time you performed Woza Albert. Let's go back. Now, let's rewind the tape.
Yeah, first time. It was lovely because I had some negative comments from friends, because we were working with Handspring Puppet Company and William Kentridge, so we were a bit chubby, and and they said no, we cannot perform it because it needs skinny people, and I said no, it's different. During apartheid they used to miss meals, but during democracy we are getting fed, and that's it, so we will do this show. And they couldn't believe. I mean, look at Shabangu, he's a big man and I'm big. We are well fed, and we did it, and it became a success. The Market Theatre ran for 6 months, full houses. That was the record-breaking theatre show. So we did it from there, and then people started seeing the show, and there was a huge demand up to this day.
What do you think it is about Woza Albert that South Africans can still relate to even today?
2 factors that are very important and key to this whole topic. The first one is Woza Albert. It is actually a set work for most of the private schools in South Africa. And the debate would always be, why is this play not being taught in black schools? You know, and I always say to them, it's the same way around, you know, like, why is this play being chosen by white schools to make it a set work for them? You know, they could have chosen a Shakespeare, but they chose Woza Albert. You know why? It's because the people who are teaching in these private schools, they want the children to be in reality with what is happening in their present, immediate, current political situation. And the good way to actually expose that is through theatre, because theatre gives them that kind of a platform. So Woza Albert becomes that vehicle for them to start engaging in topics, because Woza Albert raises a whole lot of issues. You know, for an example, in Woza Albert there is a character called Auntie Tutu. Auntie Tutu, she's a scavenger. You know, she goes searching for food in dustbins. And it's something that happened during apartheid, you know what I'm saying? But how many Auntie Tutus are there now? So
you guys have been in so many productions together. I mean, just the other week.
No, not together.
Just the other day, I saw you guys in Nicoli.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
How do you feed off each other? How do you explain that energy and that synergy between the two of you on stage? We can tell you guys are friends off stage, but on stage,
we're brothers.
You know, I love it because we share the energy, and Shabangu doesn't have issues. Other actors have egos and issues, they forget about telling the story. So when I work with him, we make it light and easy, and it doesn't feel like we're working. But with other actors, you know, you still have to stroke their egos and all that. So that is why I don't wish to work with them. But with Shaba, then we do it. And he once directed me in his show, 10 Push.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm learning a lot from him and he learns a lot from me. So it makes life easy.
All right, so how was last night, though?
You can't compare.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, we have so many opening nights in our lives,
Yeah.
you know. Last night was one of those phenomenal nights for us because I actually told Hamilton, you know, when we were backstage, and I said to him, look, the problem with tonight is that most of the people who are in the house are our friends. So they've seen the play before.
Yeah.
They've seen the play at the Market Theatre. Now they have seen the play at the Joburg Theatre. So how is it different that we're going to do the play? And I said to him, it's a make it or break it. You know, because one thing that they're going to say is like, nah, it's not the same. So when we were doing it last night, and one of the feedbacks that we got, which was so amazing from a friend of ours who's very critical of politics and theatre at the same time, and he said to us, guys, this time around, when I saw the play, I cried.
Good. Let's end it there. Guys, thank you so much for talking to us. Good luck for the rest. Running until the 19th of February, Woza Albert, Mncedisi, Shabangu, and Hamilton Dlamini. It opened last night. They play their various roles. They're vendor, barber, domestic worker, manual laborer, and soldier, receiving the use from Christ Morena. All right, let's take a nap break. Stay with us.
Woza Moses Mapinda, Woza Uhuputsa Tiro, Woza Griffith Mngenge, Woza Albert. He taught us black power, raising Morena.